Welcome back. We are continuing the book of First Samuel. Let's try to consistently upload this week. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually just talking to myself. But we're going to go ahead and we need to read the chapters. Chapter 13, which talks about Saul's unlawful sacrifice. Um, Chapter 14. I think we're only going to do 2 chapters today because it's so long. Jonathan defeats the Philistines. So, Jonathan, we get to meet Saul's son. Okay, well, let's get started. First Samuel chapter 13, Saul's unlawful sacrifice. Saul resigned. He didn't resign, guys. He's reigning. Oh my gosh, here we go. This is my cat. Axel, please, please. Move, move. Okay, First Samuel chapter 13. Saul reigned 1 year, and when he had released 2 years over Israel, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, buddy, you're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to put okay. Okay, he's just gonna have to join us, okay? Saul reigned 1 year, and when he had reigned 2 years over Israel, Saul chose for himself 3,000 men of Israel. 2,000 were with Saul in Mishmash and in the mountains of Bethel, and 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah of Benjamin. The rest of the people he sent away, every man to his tent. And Jonathan attacked the garrison. Wait, where are we? Hold on. I just want to make sure we're in the right. Yeah, nope, we are here. And Jonathan attacked the garrison of the Philistines that was in Geba, and the Philistines heard of it. Then Saul blew the trumpet throughout all of the land, saying, "Let the Hebrews hear." Now all Israel heard it and said that Saul had attacked a garrison of the Philistines, and that Israel had also become an abomination to the Philistines. And the people were called together to Saul and at Gilgal. Then the Philistines gathered together to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen, and people as the sand which is on the seashore in multitude. And they came up and encamped in Michmash to the east of Beth Aven. And when the men of Israel saw that they were in danger, for the people were distressed, then the people hid in caves, and thickets, in rocks, in holes, and in pits. And some of the Hebrews crossed over the Jordan to the land of Gad and Gilead. As for Saul, he was still in Gilgal, and all the people followed him trembling. Then he waited 7 days, according to the time set up by Samuel. But Samuel did not come to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. So Saul said, "Bring a burnt offering and peace offering here to me." And he offered the burnt offering. Now it happened, as soon as he had finished presenting the burnt offering, that Samuel came, and Saul went out to meet him, that he might greet him. And Samuel said, "What have you done?" And Saul said, "Well, when I saw the people were scattered from me, and that you did not come within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered together at Michmash, then I said, the Philistines will now come down to me at Gilgal, and I have not made supplications to the Lord. Therefore, I felt compelled and offered a burnt offering." And Samuel said to Saul, "You have done foolishly. You have not kept the commandments of the Lord your God, which he commanded you. For now the Lord would have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom shall not continue. The Lord has sought for himself a man after his own heart, and the Lord has commanded him to be the commander over his people, because you have not kept what the Lord commanded you." Then Samuel arose and went up from Gilgal to Gibeah of Benjamin, and Saul numbered the people present with him about 600. Verse 16. No weapons for the army. So Saul, Jonathan his son, and the people present with him remained in Gibeah of Benjamin, but the Philistines encamped in Michmash. Then raiders came out of the camp of the Philistines in three companies. One company turned into the road of Oprah to the land of Shual. Another company turned to the road to Beth Horon, and another company turned to the road of the border that overlooked the valley of Zebulun toward the wilderness. Now there was no blacksmith to be found throughout the land of Israel, for the Philistines said, let the Hebrews make swords or spears. But all the Israelites would go down to the Philistines to sharpen each man's plowshare, his mattocks, his axe, and his sickle. And charge for the sharpening was a pim for the plowshares, the mattocks, the forks, and the axles. And to set the points of the goads, so it came about on the day of battle that was neither sword nor spear found in the hand of the people who were with Saul and Jonathan, but they were found with Saul and Jonathan his son. And the garrison of the Philistines went out to pass Mishmash. 1 Samuel chapter 14. Okay. Okay. Somebody just wants to be in it. Okay. Now it happened one day that Jonathan, the son of Saul, said to the young man who bore his armor, come, let us go over to the Philistines' garrison that is on the other side. But he didn't tell his father. And Saul was sitting at the outskirts of Gibeah. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, you know what? We're just going to leave him there.